And here we go, here is Ultimate Gohan. He is my favorite character. When he became this version of Gohan, he became a man. He became the person I really wanted him to be, and when he became Mystic, oh my god, it was the best thing in the world. So let's have a look at him. First of all, we have his jet black hair, his iconic like Super Saiyan 2 little hair that power goes over. We've got his eyes, which look menacing, which means he is focused. I love it. I think this is great. And these little lines, I don't know what they're for. His ears look great, and then obviously we start going into the gi. We have very similar to other characters where his neck bones are there, and then also the gi goes off to this way, and then slightly, just a little bit, the pink goes into the blue a bit, but we've got the nice blue gi that resembles Goku quite a lot when he asked to have his training clothes. As we move down, we can see this is very similar to the Goku gi. It's pretty much, I think, might be the same-ish body, maybe a different sculpt, but we have here the light blue, and then we've got the ruffles. Just like normal material, and then the blue gi that comes just out over here. There's muscle definition in his arms, and again normal standard joints with the wristbands, and also a standard sash that he actually has. Again, this is very resemblant to Goku when Gohan actually said, hey, I really want to wear the same thing as my dad. As we see here, we have the kind of like the lines kind of like stand out quite a bit. Very similar to all the other characters that actually have this. That's all padded out, that looks normal. You've got the kind of ruffles that go out, and again you've got the same sort of knee joints. When we look at these, we see here that it's very similar towards the Goku model that they had, same sort of color scheme, which if they are the same, I'm a bit gutted about, but oh well. We see here that it's not a bright color, but it's actually just a normal kind of rope looking dull color. We've got red lines going all the way down here, which looks kind of cool. And again, if you want to pose them on rocks, you can do, but then you've got the little spikes there. Here we have the jet black hair, which I really like. I think brings it out to its own rather than a Super Saiyan hair. We have the gi that goes slightly just over, and then you can see his neck and his ears, top part of his gi. As we look, that he's got very broad shoulders, and these pop out just here. When we move down all the way here, we see the back of the sash, again very much like the Goku figure, and as well as I think Piccolo, where it's pretty much the same. I know Piccolo's is red, I think, but you just have different kind of colors there. Muscle definition just right behind his arms, and again his elbows here. Same sort of kind of like the lines just around his bum area, which looks kind of cool. As we come down, we see here the joints where I'm not a huge fan, and I'm hoping when we do the stress test in a minute that it's not going to be similar to the previous figures that have it pops out and it's quite annoying to put back in. But we can see there's more kind of ruffles, more kind of thing, and here it looks absolutely fine. There's a bit of roughness. Again, it could just be my figure that it is, which again, once you notice it, that's what your eyes are kind of focused to it just there. And then at the end we have his boots, where it has the normal kind of coloured rope, which I kind of thought would have been yellow, and then we've got the red that goes all the way down his boots. Let's have a look at the kind of figure and stress test. First of all, we start off with the boot, and it's not too bad. We've got some kind of articulation. Feels like quite stiff, so I wouldn't kind of like knock it in case it breaks off, so we're just gonna leave it flat as normal. So that moves, okay. So this is my kind of like thing. So it's a little bit dirty, but yeah, it's exactly the same. So I think they may have used the Goku model, just give him the same body again. I didn't like that. It's moving his legs about just like so, just like that. Again, moves around, clicks a bit because it's brand new. Arms, destructo disc. So that's not too bad there. Let's move this around. Works in like a 360 option. Put it like that way. His head moves around, up and down, left, right. And can turn all the way around if you want it to. With all the different faces that we get, we have a look. So we take this part out. It looks really weird. I always think that at some point, I forgot to mention, when it was around the back and now a little bit at the front, it looks like Yamcha. Sorry to all the Gohan fans who don't like Yamcha, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of it. Right, let's take that part off. Let's put his kind of cocky face on when he's fighting like Super Boo. That goes in like that. So that's the kind of look that I like. You know, it's the you can't beat me, I'm the strongest. So we take that off. Once you take the faces out once or twice, actually becomes quite easy enough to put them straight back in. Now we put Gohan's hair. He says that. And that's him like, kind of shouting, like screaming, powering up. Quite like this. Again, you just see the kind of mouth opens with the teeth and the eyes look kind of even more menacing than normal. One cool thing I like about this figure is it comes with an energy blast, and so far every single time that I've got a Dragon Ball figure, never had an energy blast, and this is awesome. And it also comes with a stand. I really like this. It gives the figure a lot more kind of character, and that the fact is that you can move it whenever you want. You can move it outwards, you can move it to it. And again, if you're having a setup, this could possibly be a lot of fun to actually have, and to actually have against some of the other characters or any of your other figures that you want to do. So this gives the figure more playability and kind of more imagination, as I like to say, to your scene. Okay, so that's actually look at the blast. Now it's all heavy plastic, I was going to say heavy metal, but you've got one smaller side, obviously that comes from Gohan's hand, and this is the bigger side that comes from it. This is quite cool, and also the stand, which is the generic default Figuarts stand. And there we go, Rangers, there is Ultimate Gohan. Ultimately one of my all-time favourite characters, and I love this model a lot. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on him. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you like the figure? Do you like the character? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you've liked this video, like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Check out Yada Games, all that lovely goodness, and as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.